Alright, so we are winning Battlefield. So we got Diddy Toon Link versus Fox Mario. Paul, obviously, just amazing. Yeah. So have you fought either of these guys, either of these teams, in teams?
I haven't fought either of them.
Okay.
I mean, I fought like Ronald like quite a bit.
Just in singles, I mean. So you haven't you and other Pete haven't fought against.
No, me and other Pete haven't fought.
I was curious because I haven't gone up against either of these teams either, so I'm not sure what's.
I don't know if
the deal
they
is.
actually have the team
What do you mean?
Well, I know for sure that Ronald has teamed with Sonny in the past.
Oh yeah, they team all the time, so they probably have
So I'm sure that they
pretty
have
good synergy.
okay chemistry.
Yeah. Well, and in all four of these players are actually all really good. So. No, Sonny is playing Toon Link. Roro's on Diddy. Person. I don't know who says it. Yeah.
Whenever I found out that was like in the game for him, I was like, oh, I'm calling him that for me now.
That's like what everyone calls him. It's like his name. But looks like a pretty even game here. 5 stocks each. Everyone's at about the same percent except Toon Link. Sorry, what?
I just said it's pretty close.
Oh yeah. Audio nonsense.
So hard to pick certain things out to talk about.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of
Just
business as usual. Yeah, it's pretty hard. Still, even game. It blew a little bit ahead because the Fox had high percent. Diddy's still living. It was good DI, and that's. Huh.
This Fox is still living after 170.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna do like a. Because Diddy has a. I thought Diddy had a kill throw. Diddy should have a kill throw, right? Yeah. It's like Kyle saying Sonny and Roro have.
I have the toughest time playing against Mario's.
Yeah. Mario's just such a solid character all around.
I don't know how exactly he does it, but I have such a hard time.
Yeah. And kind of a botched edge guard there. Yeah.
Very nice.
So Red doing a good job of keeping things close, even though. Oh, that's unfortunate. And I've got a 2v1. Alright. That was actually a really good call.
I agree completely. Now, I mean, you have 2 and 1. Even if
I mean, I don't want to say anything about Michelle, but now they have a 2v1 situation, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, 2 and 1. Yeah, exactly. I don't even care who the other player is. They have a 2 and 1 situation.
Yeah.
Even 5%, it's still 2 and 1, which makes it very tough.
Right. And there's game. So got a close game 1. Huh? All right.
Twitch chat has a question for AJ.
Do they?
No, but they're going to ask him any second now. Ask AJ. This is your time.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Do they not actually have a question for me?
It's a thing now. It's a thing now. Someone's. Come on, Nick. You got to have a question. Good stuff by Andy.
Yeah. Good follow-up up B.
doubles is so much harder to follow.
It really is.
I really wish that my first commentary experience was not doubles.
Singles is much easier to commentate, I think, in my opinion. Just because there's like a lot of stuff happening. But right now, it looks like Sonny holding stocks for blue team. Bit of a high percent and just refuses to die, which is actually pretty good.
Sometimes that wins, man. Sometimes you have someone who's kind of like a stockholder in a sense.
Yep. Definitely. So pretty much,
gives like a stockholder and like the glass cannon.
Yeah. So all damage that he puts out right now is like essentially free, right? Because it just puts him further and further in the lead. Well, not really anymore, because
Ronald's super sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Ronald's just getting.
That was so close. Good try by Nasty.
Yeah. I think left alone, Paul, aka the Fox, aka Nasty, I guess, will kind of just run train on either of these guys. So I think Ronald and Sonny need to work up, kind of forcing 2v1 situations.
Still hanging on. Okay, fine.
Yeah. So I think forcing 2v1 situations against the Fox is probably the best way to go. Or just getting clutch Diddy nonsense. That's what I call that whenever I just Diddy nonsense.
Diddy sense?
Diddy nonsense.
No. I just made it Diddy sense.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Just call it Diddy nonsense, dude. There's no reason to make up words that.
No, I think there's plenty of reason.
Okay, well. You're the one who's 6 shots in, so no, I'm just kidding.
That is my team name.
Well, and your current state.
Probably my current state. Unconfirmed.
Yeah, well, it's hard to pin that down. So we can just get on the immediate. Yeah, another good call. Because, like, again, 2v1 situations are horrible. Oh, thanks. Sweet. Third place payout for amateurs is a cool $16. So
is that what you just got?
Yeah, I just got $16. So it's 1-1. It's like blue team adapting accordingly.
So is it everything is 2-1 now, or was that just for amateurs?
I think everything is best of 3, just for time constraints, because there's just so much stuff happening.
And they added melee now too, so that makes sense. I mean,
yeah.
If they were to do 3 and 5 for losers finals for every single one, including melee,
yeah, it would take way too long.
And I think that there's just way too many people jumping on friendlies and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, they're also like they're not really calling out that many matches right now, unless I'm not paying attention. But there are definitely like a bunch of open TVs that we could be using for matches and stuff. So whatever. But we're going back to Pokemon Stadium, or to Pokemon Stadium. Was finals 3 out of 5 for Melee? That's weird. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Yeah, I don't know why Melee was 3 out of 5. I'm pretty sure everything was supposed to be 2 out of 3. That's kind of I mean, I wasn't paying attention for that. I probably was doing something else, but.
I've seen on tier lists and everything like that. I've seen, or from the tier lists that are out that people have been talking about. I've seen Young Link ranked like low on a lot of them, which I mean I haven't played a whole lot of this, like
yeah.
Really give a really valid opinion, but it just doesn't seem like he could be just so ridiculously low. I mean, I think everyone in the PM is obviously much closer than they were in Melee.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, to have him be like very, very low, it's kind of strange just because I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I think
he was that bad. I guess.
Well, I think it's that, and that there's like, I mean, there's not really too much data to go off of. PM's relatively young, so.
Also, there's so many matchups in this game with how many characters there are.
Yeah.
Maybe he's bad against some of the characters that everyone plays with the most, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's actually really good against certain characters that people don't play with as much.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, that's definitely a thing. That's also a good point. You should walk up to Lunchables and just tell him what you just said.
That's a Lunchables?
Yeah, it's a joke.
What's that?
Lunchables is a Tink player. Pretty good. But I guess so. Blue kind of in spot here, I think. Yeah. So 4 stocks to 2. Try to go for the up B spike.
About matchups and how to deal with each character and stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's familiarity with the character. We saw in Melee. I mean, we saw Amsa coming in with Yoshi. How long until Melee was released? And he's like, oh, I play this bad character, and by the way, I'm like ridiculously good.
Yeah.
And no one knew how to deal with it. Like for not normal, but it was very hard to deal with.
It's true.
See, it looks like Ronald's in some serious trouble.
Yeah, definitely. 160%.
I'm not going to count him out because it's Ronald. He's really good.
Yeah, Ronald is.
He's not. Things are not.
He's not
Okay.
He's not infallible. Yeah, and that's actually really true. I do agree with that statement. Tink does rely on a lot on gimmicks.